In the name of the most merciful, for whom these words are said, we recount the noble Seerah of his Prophet Mohammed.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everybody, and welcome back to Seerah with Salaah, where we continue our journey towards understanding the life of the best human being that has ever lived, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So let's proceed with chapter 20, Battle of Badr. After Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's migration to Medina, the Meccan Quraysh had been quiet for a few months, but their anger was building up. Why? Because all their efforts of trying to stop the Muslims from spreading Islam did not work. The boycott also did not work. They went to Abyssinia to bring the Muslims back, but that also had no effect. So then the Quraysh decided to attack Medina. They then started plans to build up an army and kill and annihilate the Muslims. But Allah informed the Muslims that the Quraysh were approaching and commanded them to defend themselves and their religion. So the Muslims got ready to defend themselves and attack the Quraysh. The Meccans were stacked with powerful weaponry such as swords, shields, armor, bows and horses. Nonetheless, they prepared themselves and set off to a place called Badr. After a while, Muhammad ﷺ and the Muslims settled at a sandy brook. The night before the battle, when the Muslim army was asleep, Muhammad ﷺ prayed to Allah to save the lives of his peaceful warriors. His prayers were soon answered, and Allah brought down rain. Since the Quraysh had chosen a grassy area to camp on, the ground had become very wet and slippery, which made it difficult for the army to move around. On the other hand, the area that the Muslims chose was full of soft sand. And because of the rain, the sand had hardened, which made it easier for the Muslims to walk on. On the day of the battle, Muhammad ﷺ went around inspecting the battle lines and setting them straight with his walking stick. Once the battle began, the Muslims fought with all their might. They mainly focused on protecting Muhammad ﷺ. They did not care if they got injured or if they died. All they did was pray to Allah to give them a home in Jannah. During the battle, there were many miracles, but one of the biggest miracles was when the angels had arrived. After the dua of Muhammad ﷺ, Allah has sent down an army of angels to help defeat the Quraysh. The Quraysh could not match the Muslims, and eventually, with the help of Allah, the Quraysh were defeated, resulting in the deaths of many prominent Quraysh leaders, including Abu Jahl. This battle became known as Battle of Badr. This battle had many teachings for the Muslims then and even today. This teaches us that no matter how difficult a job is, with the help of Allah, He will make us victorious. And this is how only 300 Muslims defeated an army of 1,000. Subhanallah. So that was chapter 20 of Seerah with Salaah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Trace his family tree, for it leads to Ibrahim, through Ismail his progeny. So his light was passed from